Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
I just got a little thing I wanted to read off here. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down to the big lake they call Kitchiboomy. It's been 50 years, long years, since the cold November night when the Edmund Fitzgerald met her fate beneath the superior waves. The wind still remembers, the lake still sighs, and we still speak their names. 29 souls lost but not forgotten. Tonight, the gales of November rise once more and gather to honor the men, the ship, and the story that endures. Remember their courage, we remember their song, and we remember the mighty Fitzgerald sailing forever on the Great Lakes memory. Now, this is like one of the fascinating stories coming out of the Great Lakes. I mean, there's been over, was it 3,000 or was it 30? Like 3,000 shipwrecks in the Great Lakes, but I think the Edmund Fitzgerald was the deadliest one in on the Great Lakes there, and it's the one that caught people's attention because Edmund Fitzgerald was the pride, of the what do they call her, the Queen of Superior, or the Queen of the Lakes, because it was the largest ship that we had set sail there. But before we get going here, Resolute Germ, how are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. How you doing, Grower?
I'm doing all right. How about you, PvP?
Not bad. Not too bad. Average day, I guess. Nothing much interesting to report. But yeah, not bad.
Yeah. All right. Welcome, Suzanne XE, first in the chat. Welcome. She goes, hello, Gorilla. Welcome. Hey, welcome, Scurvy here. Good evening, Maritime Fruitcakes.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome, Kevin's Theme Park Adventures. Welcome. Saying hello to everybody. Now, I don't know if you guys ever heard of a channel called Disastrous History, but he did a fantastic job breaking down what they think might have happened to the Edmund Fitzgerald. Like, this is one of those mysteries we don't know much about. But the only thing that I've gathered so far on Edmund Fitzgerald is all 29 were to testify against the Clintons, but that's a whole different song. So, all right. Now that I got that out of my system, we're good. I've been saving that one all day.
You had to get a controversial book in there somewhere, didn't you, Gorilla?
Yeah. And hey, DJ, welcome. DJ, I might be in your neck of the woods this weekend, like literally right on your doorstep there. Yeah, so no Walton's Friday, maybe. I haven't quite got it figured out quite yet, but you get a hold of me on Twitter or Facebook. There, we'll be. I'll hit you up there. Well, welcome, Scurvy. Hail, DJ. There. Sorry. So now the Edmund. No, it's kind of fun. The thing with it is that you can tell. Now I lost my train of thought. Yeah. Uh, this was like this. Like they were expecting, like with the Edmund Fitzgerald there when it left Wisconsin there, they're expecting the season to be a little rough. They had a gale warning out, but the captain there did not get the warning for the storm. They got upgraded to a storm warning. They got hit with what we call a bomb cyclone, and the problem with the Great Lakes there is that there's so much water, it just feeds these systems. And that's why, like when New York, when the Northeast there gets hit with storms off the lakes, they get that lake effect still. We don't get that down here, but and everybody's quiet tonight.
No, I was just thinking. I think a lot of people don't realize how vast the Great Lakes are. Like, I mean, it's almost like sailing across an ocean. You get out there in the middle of it. It's like, you know, it's big. There's some big lakes there, right? So, people think, oh, it's just a lake. Like, what can go wrong on a lake? Well, yeah, lot can go wrong on a lake like Superior. And I think I read somewhere earlier in the week. I was looking up a little bit about today. I saw a statistic where it was something around 6,000 wrecks on Lake Superior. Like, I have no confirmation of that.
I thought that was how many people died on the lakes.
Could be. I don't know. As I say, I saw that number.
Because I thought it was 3,000 wrecks and it was twice as many people died in the wrecks.
That would make sense, yeah. Well, actually, you think there'd even be a higher number of people dying if it was 3,000 wrecks. Like, if the average crew was 20 something.
No, well, if you think about it, the Anderson it ran aground on an island there on the south of Ontario there, and it sunk, but no one died. I don't think anybody died on that.
Oh, so they're including wrecks with where the crew survived. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, and the problem with what happened with the Edmund Fitzgerald is, I think they were still using the old style lifeboats, kind of like what they had on the Titanic there, just a rowboat there. Versus what we have nowadays. They got the lifeboats that the ships use now are completely covered, like they have a roof and everything on them. So like if your ship goes down in rough seas, it helps the lifeboat stay afloat by not letting water on. And they only were able, the Edmund Fitzgerald, they only found one lifeboat. So I don't know if they had time to launch the lifeboats or not.
Yeah, well, it was pretty short span of time, wasn't it? Before, from the beginning till they realized they were in serious trouble. It wasn't that many hours, was it? I don't believe before they sank.
Well, they're going rough. They're going rough season. We're facing. They're facing 25. They're facing 25-foot waves, but the out of water, like the part of the water that was above there, I cannot remember the term of it, and I just know I'll have someone in the comments tell me I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Kind of like I could, just kind of like how I can remember the exact words that Snap was abbreviated for. Well, man, that was fun reading that comment. But the keel there, or not the keel, the cargo hold part on top where the hatchways are that they dumped the ore in was only 11 feet above the water. So
Well, that's not much.
so if you got 25-foot waves,
Yeah,
that's not going to keep the water. The bulkheads there that were
you're
on the
screwed.
ship, the hatchways the hatches they had on there they're just bolted down. They were not watertight, and none of the compartments were. Basically, there's 3 compartments divided by basically divided by a rope net by net.
Well, the thing is too, Edmund was not a new ship when it sank in '75, right? Didn't it have like a 27-year history sailing on the Great Lakes?
Oh yeah, and she made her fair share of trips too. Fair, like I think about 100 some trips.
But it was commissioned in the '50s, if I remember correctly, right, Grilla?
Yeah, it's the pride of the American side.
Yep. Well, that lyric's in
Yeah,
Gordon Lightfoot's song too.
yeah.
He
We're
does
gonna go.
acknowledge it.
We're gonna go through all the lyrics there. I think that'd be fun because there's a bunch
Yeah,
of
it'd be
British
great.
people who did not understand because there's a bunch of British people that I've talked to. They don't. I've had to explain a few of the lyrics to them because they didn't know
Right.
what the Chippewa, what they meant when he meant the Chippewa on down and what Kichigumi meant.
Gitchigumi
But
was, I think, the Chippewa name for the lake, if I remember
yeah,
correctly.
so Gorilla, right on, Kevin. I suppose I could download Instagram. Well, I'll do that here in a second.
Careful. I hope it's something safe to download.
Yeah, it's like
Instagram is
Meta.
perfectly safe. It just has worse spyware than what you get from the third world.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Instagram.
it's owned by
Never used it.
Facebook. Instagram is owned by Facebook. If you have a Facebook account, you have an Instagram account. If you have an Instagram account, you have a Facebook account.
Oh, I never
But he
realized
doesn't have
that.
Twitter or Facebook.
Never thought
Let's see,
about it.
Lake Effect snow is a bunch of upper Midwest states yesterday. Yeah, we got 5 inches here, but nothing there. Suzanne saying hello to everybody. And DJ played ice inland seas pretty much. Yeah, but we call them lakes.
Well, they're technically lakes
And,
because they're fresh water, right?
yeah, they can no, well they can still be considered seas. We just call them lakes. But all like Huron, Erie, Michigan, and let's see,
Ontario.
Huron, Erie. Ontario's the one I'm missing. All 4 of them
Ontario.
could fit into Lake Superior.
Yeah, Superior's the daddy of the Great Lakes, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, but Daddy took a
Big
belt
Daddy.
to the Edmund. Oh, but sometimes Daddy takes a belt out there on the ships.
Yeah, it seems
And
like it, eh?
welcome, Nemesis.
Hey there,
Yeah.
Nemesis.
Oh, yeah. Actually, the bodies have very rarely decomposed there. The last dive to the Edmund Fitzgerald, and these guys were the reason why there's hasn't been any more dives, and you need special permits to go to any wreck sites anymore. Is because they were filming a documentary on the Edmund Fitzgerald, and there was a quick glance, maybe 2 or 3 second glance at a dead body that was still in there. And the families of the people that Edmund Fitzgerald did not appreciate that at all. For there.
Yeah, it is kind of exploitation to film people that have been dead for 50
Well,
years.
they weren't going down there to film the bodies. They're going down there to film the ship. I think to try to piece together what happened.
I noticed several videos today on YouTube, though, before I came on, where they were talking about, the bodies on the ship, and you won't believe what they saw, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I ain't even clicking on that because it's obviously clickbait garbage. But, it's like, it should be like the Arizona Memorial. It's a graveyard. It should be a consecrated, pardon my French, but you know what I'm trying to say. It should be respected as a burial place.
Yeah, but I
Don't
think people
disturb
like
the
to
dead.
investigate and figure out what happened. I people like to investigate and figure out. Like Arizona, we know exactly what happened. That
Yeah, but I don't know if
they
it's
did not.
I mean,
They
after all,
did not protect the ammunition depot in the ship, and the bomb fell into the ammunition depot, and blew the whole thing up, and it blew the ship up out of the water and then back down.
where was that?
Yeah, and hail, you beautiful beings. I hope you are doing well today. That was the Arizona.
Really? I didn't realize
when it sank at Pearl Harbor.
It was even worse than I realized. Wow.
Yeah, when the Arizona got hit, it got hit from an aerial bomb from a high altitude bomber there, and it pierced through the deck down into the ammo depot there, and it exploded all the ammunition on that ship.
So that made it much worse.
It literally lifted the ship out of the water and dropped it back down.
Shit.
Yeah. Everybody saying hello to each other. I've never been to the Great Lakes. Would they be an interesting visit? Yes, it depends on where you go on the Great Lakes. Yeah, it'd be fun to look at the lakes there, but like Detroit has the Maritime Museum, Duluth has some old lighthouses and stuff. It just all depends on where you go on the Great Lakes. Let's see. Superior is the most stuck up of the Great Lakes. Are you talking about there's an actual island. It's so weird. On Lake Superior, there's an island with a lake that has an island that has a lake that has an island.
Does anybody live there?
No, I think it's a nature preserve.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Scurvy. Yes. And Neves to say hello. Any wreck that has bodies in the grave got to be. Yeah, but I don't think they were expecting to find the bodies or them to be visible from the outside of the ship. Like, they didn't go inside the ship. They were filming the outside of the ship. They're going around the outside of the ship, and one of them was visible from by a window.
Well, that said, they still could have edited out those. They could have edited those couple seconds out of their documentary. I mean, they could have edited that stuff out, right?
Yeah.
So I could see why the family members got pissed off.
I think they might have done, but I think the people found out from the raw footage.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, see, Nemesis says consecrated might be the word you're looking for, PvP.
Yeah. Yeah, at least I didn't say constipated. Thank God for that. Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Hey.
Hey, Jay.
I have to get something off my chest real quick.
Uh-oh.
I was watching Charlotte's 1 year anniversary on YouTube. And this is the first time I ever seen it. And I was watching it, and PvP Charlotte had said that she was going to try to get me to listen to a musician named Jewel. Remember this, PvP?
Not overly, but I got
and
a lot of things.
You said that's like asking Jay to do something because he's in the country. Now you remember?
Not really. That must have been a little while back.
Yeah, about a month.
Okay, and she was trying to get you listen to pop or something.
Now don't get me wrong. I love him. I love the man. And I texted her on her YouTube channel. I said, well, it seems like PvP still has the hots for me.
Not really. Oh boy.
Uh, if y'all followed Charlotte, y'all would have got that joke.
Yeah.
How's everything, Gorilla, Derm?
Doing
Gorilla,
good. We're just
not
talking
too
about
bad,
the
Jay.
record that. Yeah, we're just talking about Edmund Fitzgerald there.
Who?
That's the 50th anniversary of the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. The one the large cargo ship that sank in Lake Superior during a cyclone bomb or a bomb cyclone there 50 years ago. Gordon Lightfoot actually wrote a song about the shipwreck.
I've never even heard about this before.
You should.
You've
I think
never
you'd.
heard of-
I think you'd like Gordon Lightfoot's song because it's kind of like a folk song, right? It's it's kind of
I'll
bordering
try
on
it
country.
out. I'm not going to ever say never again because I like Jewel. I like Diode.
What I can do is I can post it on Facebook later.
And I like
in
your
the group.
guy, David Bowie.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. What
Let's
song
Dance.
did you listen to? Oh yeah, that's a great song.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a very
welcome to
very
Czech Reviewer.
accessible album.
And
Yeah.
I
Welcome to Czech Reviewer.
I have listened to pop or rock before. Wilson Phillips, Paula Abdul.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I just prefer country over pop or rock.
Doesn't hurt to listen to a variety of stuff.
I like gospel. I like blues. I love blues. I love jazz.
There's a lot of good music out there. Now, I don't really care what the genre is. To me, there's two types of music. There's good music and crappy music. If it's good
Yeah.
music, then I'll listen to it. It's pretty simple, really. You know, if I think my ears like it and my ears tell me, hey, this is worth listening to, then I'll go listen to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Edmund Fitzgerald, Gorilla.
So-
Did we get sidetracked here?
Yep.
I'm
I
sorry.
covered everything
I'm
there is
sorry.
to cover
Pull up the
about
pictures
Edmund
here.
Fitzgerald.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
But like I was saying, that there's 25 foot waves here. Yeah, so on top here, they got three different hatchways here. These are just bolted on, but another Edmund Fitzgerald had they got these railings here that's trapping water, so more and more water was adding more and more weight to the ship there. That's part of the reason why they're thinking that it went down. It sunk. Just think if they could have made it 4 miles, they would have been into safety in Whitefish Bay. I am not exactly sure where Whitefish Bay is on the map.
Mhm.
That's in Minnesota, though, right?
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I believe it's somewhere near your neck of the woods there, Gorilla.
That's Wisconsin.
Okay.
I'm gonna see. Yeah. So like Whitefish Bay is here, and like the Edmund Fitzgerald sunk like up here, because it's will put 50 more miles, and it
Did
would
they
have
bring
made
it
it to
back
Whitefish
up?
Bay.
No, it's been down there for
No,
half a
it's
century.
no.
I think it's
That's
too
still-
deep.
Yeah,
isn't
here's a.
it? It's still down there. The crew
No,
is
it
still
broke
down
up.
there
It
too.
broke up.
Oh my God, the crew's still down there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's well. I think the lake is so deep.
Yeah, all
they didn't
29.
want to-
All 29.
Go ahead. Sorry.
all 29. Yeah, all 29 perished aboard. One guy was confirmed it's still inside the ship there, but I'm guessing a bunch of them were topside side there, flip there. And one of the weird things about this was damaged during the, and they were right next the something Anderson was basically cruising right next to him. Then they're radioing back and forth with the Fitzgerald and the Anderson were both radioing each other there because they're using the Anderson's radar to guide them. And about 7:10, the last message from the Fitzgerald was the captain of the Fitzgerald there was that they're holding up. Then that's at 7:10, and about 7:15 the ship disappeared off radar, so which would indicate that it submerged there. So, but I'm not getting get pedantic with time. Some of these people in the comment section, oh, but the last message came in. As long as it's close, I don't care. Some of these people get so uppity and tight about it, everything having to be precise.
The thing is, after
We're
half
not
a century-
investigators. We're just relaying the story.
after 50 years, how many
Right.
things are going to be absolutely precise? It's like it's unrealistic to always expect something like that.
Yeah.
And it was the Anderson, right?
Yeah.
Was the other ship that
And-
was in radio contact for a while with them?
Yeah, I can't remember the first and middle initial there.
Yeah, I don't either.
They're-
Yeah.
There, I can look it up.
The thing is, though, girl, the Anderson, I
I'll
believe,
look-
had their radar system still working at that point, and the Fitzgerald had lost their radar right at that point, if I remember reading it correctly.
It got damaged in the storm.
Yeah, so the Anderson was trying to help them with the radar to get their bearings. It seemed like, from what I've read.
Yeah,
But then, of course, they lost radio communication and all went downhill after that.
the Arthur Anderson.
That's it. That's the one.
How big would the gale force winds?
80-mile-an-hour winds. It was hurricane strength winds. It's about 80 miles an hour with 25-foot waves but the ship only at the cargo hold there at its lowest point there, the cargo hold only sat 11 feet above water.
So this was a freaking nature storm?
No, not really.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
Just
it
like,
happens regularly?
DJ, do you go? Is your yeah? Just a second. Is your Instagram? Do you go by T-Bone in your profile picture? Is ashtray with some cigarettes in it? So I know I got the right person. And let's see. DJ said I always pit stop for a while on the lake every time I'm in Chicago. Usually in Alder Planetarium parking lot. Walk the lake, smoke, reflect, and then carry on to whatever. Nice. And welcome to the Trek Reviewer. Welcome. Do you say hello? And no, I'm saying no to. Grill at Instagram or email me about next week. It'd be this week or this weekend I'd be going. I gotta roll out, have a great show. You have good, you have fun there, DJ. And all y'all, be safe, have fun, take care of your crew and yourself, and rock.
Night, DJ. To
Yeah.
answer Jay's question,
So,
there's been thousands of
and the
ships
thing
lost.
is-
You tell him, Gorilla, how many thousands of ships have the Great Lake Superior claimed?
There's been Lake Superior has had about 3,000 shipwrecks with about 6,000 people dying, but not all the shipwrecks had fatalities. I'm guessing a great number of them did because
They
there's
need
a
to
lot
shut that
of
place
there's a lot
down,
of
man.
No, like
then the United States would lose Lake Superior there. They shut down the Great Lakes there. We'd lose a couple trillion in shipping. Our economy would take a couple $1 trillion hit.
U.S. and
No.
Canada have been
That's how much
trading.
cargo goes through.
We've been trading. Our two nations have been trading across Lake Superior for a long time. It's just such a major trade route for shipping that it's not going to be shut. Well, unless our stupid government shuts it down. I hope they don't, those morons. But it's been decades and
Did y'all hear the
Well, that's how
Senate
the
passed the bill?
Did they pass it?
Yes, they did.
Yes.
Now they have
Last
to wait
night
for the
was
Senate,
a
which can
test
take up.
vote. Tonight was the true bill. So it goes to the House and it's got to have 218 votes and then go to the president for signature before the government is open.
Well,
The House bill could take between 2 and 7 days.
Or
well.
longer. If it's up to
Yeah.
Hakeem Jeffries.
Well, I'm not going to bother holding my breath.
Hey, Jay, we pronounce his name correct. It's Timu Obama.
How about dipshit?
Yeah, but anyhow, we shut the Great Lakes travel down because that's how the Midwest gets all their stuff out to the ocean, out to the Atlantic Ocean to ship over to Europe and Africa. Now that is through, like say Bessel wanted to ship a bunch of iron ore out to say Europe. There, they go through lakes. They put it on a big ship, send it through Lake Superior down to Ontario, up here on through Erie, then through the St. Lawrence Seaway, all the way out to the ocean.
Yep, St. Lawrence Seaway through Quebec is the last part of it. Yep.
Most expensive, I believe, too.
I don't like my new glasses. Sorry, Jerm.
Oh, that sucks. New glasses can really be a pain on the eyes.
Especially for $1.25.
Oh, well, that's not too expensive anyway.
At least you got
For
what you paid for.
$1.03, it's outrageous.
Yeah, wouldn't expect too much for $1.25 there, Jay. Really.
And they almost look like women's glasses. God, I hope they're not. I told my aid worker to get me some glasses.
I'd get a proper prescription.
Well,
this is the only 3.25 they had.
If you start walking down the street and guys start whistling at you, then you know you're in trouble.
Then I'm gonna take my cane and I'm gonna
might be
shove
time
it
to
right
get
in
real
there.
glasses.
I wish I had an umbrella. I'd stick it right up their ass and then open it up. Make their day.
I bet it would make some of those guys. I bet it would make their day, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, where were we, Gorilla? We were talking about something here.
Yeah, but
Great Lakes.
Something.
Just like Nemesis says, yes, Jay. It happens quite frequently. The Great Lakes have their own weather systems, though winter storms are particularly nasty. Oh yeah, that's the reason they call it the gales of November. And welcome, Morgan Knight. Welcome to the channel here. She goes, what the fuck is going on, guy? Well, we're talking about the Edmund Fitzgerald. It's the 50th anniversary of the
Yeah, we're only talking about a 50-year-old historic
awesome
event. That's all.
That I've never heard of. Never was even taught in school to me.
Well, that's why you need to listen to Gordon Lightfoot song because he describes it pretty good.
Yeah. And I think another thing that contributed to the sinking too was the ship was originally rated for 22,000 tons, but they upped it to 26,000 tons there, but that caused the ship to sit lower in the water by 3 feet. But of course, when you're facing 25 25-foot waves, that 3 feet's not going to make much of a difference.
Not
There.
much, yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see. Right. All right, so we're gonna go through the. I'm not gonna play the song because the family of Gordon Lightfoot will strike down the stream.
Yeah, I wouldn't take a chance playing any copyrighted music for sure. That's why I think I just sent
Yeah.
you the lyrics somewhere, did I not?
Even
We had a
reading
bunch of people
lyrics
come in
might
here.
get you
Welcome.
hit.
I don't know. It's up to Gorilla. Do you think
No, it
reading the
won't.
lyrics is
No, it
risky?
won't. That's the way.
No.
It won't. Well, thank God.
Not the way I'm gonna do
It
it.
will not, but there will be no singing
not the
on
way
the
I'm gonna do it.
stream.
No. I got the music videos, but I'll just
Yeah.
I'll just share those on Facebook or wherever.
Yeah. And
I think I
welcome
maybe
Commodore
put one in the
Productions.
private.
Welcome Jim. Yeah.
Hey there, Jim.
Welcome Jim. Everybody saying hello to Jim. All right. So we're gonna explain to our British friends what a lot of these lyrics means, because this here, even for Canadian, they a beautifully written song, even if it is Canadian. All right. So the first one here, the legend down from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they called Kitchigumi. Well, the Chippewa were one of the many tribes in the northern Midwest. There, it's a Native American tribe. And Kitchigumi in their lake, I think, means big lake. There. Now, this here is one of the eerie things here. The lake is said to never give up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. That's when the you especially get that very cold air mass there, and the temperatures drop a lot there. But well, the lake is always cold, but that's when you get the winter storm. The storms really start picking up in the lakes, and it gets very very windy there, and it gets so cold. The reason it never gives up its dead is because it gets so cold it inhibits the bacteria growth for decomposition. So things don't generally deteriorate in the Great Lakes there. Then it said with the load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. Pretty much it just had 26,000 tons of iron ore. It's a good ship and true to the bone to be chewed when the gales of November came. Yeah, so actually the winds were this storm system hit a lot earlier than it initially it usually does. It's an early storm system. It's kind of like if in the Midwest here, if we start getting like tornadoes and that in like March instead of April. And when they say the good ship true to the bone to be chewed, it was a well-seasoned ship that we have well-seasoned crew on there. I mean, this ship has been going for 27 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his ship came back from it's the pride of the American side coming back from Summerville, Wisconsin. There, basically, it was one of the biggest freighters that we've ever put onto the lakes. There is the biggest I mean, some of the ships now are a hell of a lot bigger than they are now. But this was the biggest freighter at the time there at 739 feet. But just a few years later, it was beat by a ship that was 740 feet long. Yeah, the crew. Yeah, they had the well-seasoned crew. Then another one that I heard they said concluding some terms with a couple steel firms. when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Well, they're heading to Cleveland. Yeah, basically they had contracts with a couple of foundries there to take the iron ore. And here when they say that later on that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they've been feeling? Well, the wind was so strong it rang the ship's bell on its own.
Hmm.
All right. PvP, you want to take verse 3 here?
Sure. Hopefully I can read it. I think it's big enough. If you can,
I
just
can read it
leave
for you if you want to explain it. The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and the wave broke over the railing.
Oh, do I have to interpret that?
Well, if you want, or any of that. Well, did those old ships there have a bunch of like wires to like to hold stuff up, and then like if you
I
get the
could,
wind strong enough?
I suppose they would have some kind of above deck something like that, and I guess the wind would play with it and possibly make a sound. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
I'm
see.
not an
And
expert though on shipping, so you know.
and every man knew as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come to stealing. Meaning they knew that they pretty much knew that this is gonna be a rough next couple of days they're trying to ride out the waves.
Mm.
Yeah, they're because the witch of November is because a lot of ships were lost in November. Then they said the dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait. And they come slashing me. They had to get the ship right. They're too busy trying to keep the ship afloat to actually eat.
They couldn't feed the crew. Yeah.
Have you guys ever been in? Yeah. Have you ever been into? Have you ever been in freezer grade? Jay, you might not have, but a German probably has.
Yes, I have.
That shit sucks. Oh, that
Near
shit sucks.
constant.
Yeah, that shit sucks trying to drive through that. Now try to think of trying to keep a ship afloat while you got freezing rain on the deck.
Yep.
Then when the face of the hurricane. So basically, it's westerly winds that they're trying to get to Whitefish Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Then here's this one's here. This one here is really eerie. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, "I'm to feed you." Basically, they had to skip breakfast and they had to skip supper because the lake was the seas. Well, the seas were too rough there. That's just a phonetic term there. Can you just think when the ship sank, these guys were cold and hungry when the ship sank.
Yeah, it must have been a hell
that
of
would
a
have to
bad way
suck.
to go. Must have been a horrible
Yeah.
last day for those guys.
And some people take an issue with this lyric here at the main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." But we know now that his last message was at 7:10 here and that they're holding their own. I'm guessing one of the things that I'm guessing that just water kept seeping in from the waves there, kept seeping in until the ship was too heavy and it buckled under the weight in the center there. But
Mm-hmm.
the main hatchway could have also fallen off. They could have left the cargo hold completely exposed, letting a lot of water in.
That or
this
it could
part
have been
here, the
just
captain
one
never
mega wave. He said it is up to 25 feet versus 11 for all. It's capable. One wave came along and just took them out.
Yeah. He said the captain wired in that he had water coming in and the good ship and crew were a barrel. He never did do that, but I think that just put in there for the lyrics sake there.
I know that Lightfoot embellished a few parts for probably artistic license, just to, get through the verse, so to speak.
Yeah.
So yeah. I have
Yeah, but
heard
I'm
that
not saying.
not every bit as accurate, but I mean, I gotta give him a break anyway, because you know, what I like about Lightfoot. This isn't the only song where he'd take historical events and write about them, and put them in music. He wrote other songs based on history too, which there's not a lot of songwriters that do that. So I got to give him props.
Yeah, and some of these people they take the stuff way too literally. Some of the stuff is that they did stuff that's been reported. Other stuff is probably licensed RT because no one seen the ship go down. It just disappeared off radar. The Anderson could not see the ship whether it went down or not, and the Anderson was the only ship close enough. And I don't know if you guys been in this situation. He goes, does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes into hours? Now,
That's a great line. That is a great
I've
line.
I've not been in like a particular situation where the minutes turn into hours, but I've been in situations where seconds turned into minutes. Like I was in a car accident there where the person decided to go right as I was turning into Walmart there, and
Oh,
I
no.
sat there. I literally was watching them go. They're not going to hit me. They're not going to hit me. They're not. Boom. You know that turned like seconds into a minute there. You know,
I've
and
been there. I've been there.
stuff like that. But just think you're trying to make Whitefish Bay, and it just seems like it's hours. You're never gonna get to where you need to go.
Mm-hmm.
The searchers say they would all make Whitefish Bay if they would just put 15 more miles behind her. That's how close they were to safety. Because once you got into that bay, then the water's calmed down enough to where you can actually start. You can actually maneuver, start the pumps, get everything thing going.
Mm-hmm.
Then here, that no one knew what happened. They split up or they capsized, but they had ballast tanks. And Germ, doesn't the ballast tanks prevent you from capsizing? Okay, yeah, because they had ballast tanks on there, so it could split up or anything. But I don't think it will capsize. And all that remains are the faith of the names of the wives and sons. So basically, saying that all that's left is the families there. Then this is how it talks about how the legs go like Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings, the rooms of her ice water mansions. Now the ice water mansions that are particular is they're talking about all the sunken ships that are in Superior there. There the water going through them. Let's talk about all the sunken ships on there. Old Michigan seems like an old man's dream. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. That's where a lot of the people go fishing at. That's in the islands and bays. And farther below Lake Ontario takes what Lake Erie consider. Basically, Ontario flows into Erie. And we have someone new. Hey,
Yo.
Pickles.
Hey guys.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Curtis. Welcome. I'm going to get back to the chat here in a bit. I'm just going through the lyrics here.
What's going on?
Yeah. The iron boats go as the mariners on. We're talking about the Edmund Fitzgerald right now. I'm going through the lyrics of the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald,
What?
which is a wonderfully well-written song. The lyrics of
Song?
the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So our next one here is the iron boats go as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered there. So basically, all the ships they know when the storms of November start up, they're like fuck. Yeah. Now this here in the musty old hall in Detroit, they prayed in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. I think they're one of the first ones to get the news of the Fitzgerald there, and they're the ones that kind of alerted everybody that that the ship that there was a disaster on Lake Superior there, and they ring the church bell chime. You ring out 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald, and they still do that yearly. They'll ring the bell 29 times.
They
But
do
I'm
today.
surprised it's only that. They've been doing it 30 times since Gordon Lightfoot stopped.
They added one for Gordon when he passed away a few years ago. Yes. To acknowledge the importance of the song, because most people would have never heard of it if he hadn't written this song. Anyway, we're just about finished.
And
One more bit
I
here.
just found something here. If I actually click on it,
Okay.
then they just repeat it down here. Yeah, it gives genius annotation, so it basically explains the lyrics. Yeah, so yeah, it just repeats there. So yeah, that's my interpretation of the song and the lyrics. All right, and welcome Curtis Selby here. He says just off work. Howdy, girl, Germ, PvP, and Jay,
Hey, Curtis.
and everybody's saying hello to each other.
Hope you have a good evening there after getting off that hard
Oh,
day
you got to
of
head out, Jay.
Night, Jay.
Yeah. Have a good night, Jay.
Okay. Yay, Curtis.
Yeah.
So you guys been having fun tonight?
Well, fun's not really the thing when we're talking about a memorial for 29 men that lost their lives 50 years ago.
Yeah, I
But
get that.
that said, we have been enjoying ourselves talking about the Edmund Fitzgerald and putting some memories to it for people.
Cool.
Yeah.
I hope it was enjoying as Gorilla leaving me in his backstream all night last night.
Really?
Hey, just be glad I forgot to put the Indian music on loop.
No. You know what, you son of a bitch? The only thing that's funny about that is the fact that if I didn't create my own plugin that kept me logged into StreamYard, you might actually have had, if you actually would have played that Indian music, I might have actually heard it all night long, because StreamYard changed it where if you're on there for 4 hours, it automatically kicks you out of StreamYard. So you son of a bitch, if it was for that, I would have actually heard that Indian music all night long. But in reverse play, because I created my own extension for my browser that now lets me stay in StreamYard 24/7, you actually could have gotten away with it.
Yeah. So
serious, like a lot of people don't know that, but StreamYard kicks you out of the StreamYard now. So if you try to do that, it would have kicked me out, and I would have had like 4 hours of peaceful sleep. But I woke up the next morning, and I walked in my room, and not only was I in the underground, but I was still in your freaking stream last night.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. I expected to be kicked out, and like StreamYard said whatever, and like kicked me out. It would have saved. You know what? StreamYard actually would have saved me from having to listen to that shit all night long. But because I created my own little extension, it actually kept me in not only in the underground, but it kept me in your underground. Like I went to my room, and in the bottom screen was my underground, and the top screen was your freaking stream last night. So you could have actually did that. Why didn't you do that? Matter of fact, you know what? Gorilla, why did not you play that Indian music all night last night?
Because I forgot.
Oh, Oh, so I have your memory to thank. All right,
Yeah.
And
Any-
you may,
Okay,
may not
you
have
read
that
this one from
Indian music
Scurvy.
anymore.
right.
Any-
I mean, thank God.
Anyway, is Gorilla going to get back in charge of talking about the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald eventually?
Well, I want
He wants
LDG to read this chat from Scurvy.
'Cause that was
Yeah,
the,
you want to
that
read
was
this
the
chat from
topic
Scurvy?
tonight.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second. Give me a quick second. Scurvy, I'm coming. Scurvy, is that lemon pie? By the way,
Yeah.
is that who you call Scurvy? Okay, hold up.
Yeah, there's
Gorilla
a story
altered
behind it.
LDG's mind that night. Now they, it's fuck you, fuck Gorilla. Fuck you all. I come in here trying to be a regular person, but of course you all just play me like a fiddle.
Can we talk about the? Are we going to talk about the Edmund Fitzgerald? Because if it's over,
PvP. I'm just having fun, buddy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay to
Hey,
go off topic for a little
that-
bit.
yeah, off topic is fine. Off topic for 15 minutes
Yeah.
is getting a little bit much.
Says
All right, go
we're
ahead.
we're pretty
Well,
much done
that
with the
right there
Edmund
is-
Fitzgerald. There's almost nothing. There is pretty
Okay,
much nothing
well, we're
left to
done
say.
then.
Yeah,
Go
no,
ahead.
I covered what I wanted to cover. The only other thing that we could cover is reading the names, but everybody's read the names there. We've discussed what could have caused it to go down there. There, now we can. There, I didn't. Though I think you're right. The only reason people even knew about that Edmund Fitzgerald because they never teach about the shipwrecks in the lakes there in school is because of Gordon Lightfoot there. I think he's done so much for the preservation of the stuff there. That's why they honor him to this day still when after he passed away.
If he hadn't,
Fitzgerald. That reminds me.
Uh,
What Fitzgerald? It's ringing a bell. Fitzgerald. Who is that again?
fuck me.
29
I'm
bells.
sorry. I just remember the name Fitzgerald. I don't remember exactly what that had to do with.
That is the largest freighter on the Great Lakes. The guy, it was named
Oh.
after someone there.
All right. Yeah, no, I thought it was something else. Fitzgerald. That reminds me of something else, like a poem or something. Fitzgerald. Something else.
The song. There's a song called the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot. That's probably where you heard it from.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because it starts out from the legend lives on from the Chippewa down to the big lake they call Kichigumi. Is that here?
No, it's something
Let's
else.
see.
Fitzgerald. The word Fitzgerald just reminds me of an episode of a cartoon or Fitzgerald. The fuck? That sounds so familiar. Was that an episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog? Fitzgerald. Shit. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You guys obviously know more than I do.
Yeah, we're trying to remember the deaths of 29 men, not talk about cartoon dogs. To be honest.
Well, I don't know that was PvP. I'm in a situation. I'm sorry, PvP. I just don't know Fitzgerald. When I heard Fitzgerald,
Is there I think there's an American writer, a novelist named Fitzgerald.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Poem or something.
I'm sure.
Fitzgerald.
I'm sure you could look him up. It'd be very easy to probably find him.
Okay.
This is
I'll do that.
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
That's the guy. Thank you, Jerm.
All right. Sorry.
That is the guy.
Oh,
And he was from St.
thing,
Paul.
yeah. Okay, this one here it sank at 530 feet. That's pretty deep for the lakes. Of course, Superior gets down to like 1,000 some feet.
It is generally a
Let's see
pretty deep
the
lake.
Yeah, the Edmund Fitzgerald was named for the then president and chairman of the board of Northwestern Mutual, Edward Fitzgerald. The vessel was built at the Great Lakes Engineering Works in River Row and launched on the 7th of June, 1958. So basically,
Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby guy?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, I'm sorry. It took me a minute. I'm sorry.
No, you're
Go
fine.
ahead. It took me a minute. I knew the name, but I'm not like an encyclopedia of people's names. Okay, all right. I'm good.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that's and welcome, Mikey. LTG was thinking of F. Scott Fitzgerald. Well, what did Scott Fitzgerald do to you, Scary? Why would you say F that guy?
Don't you
That-
go
okay.
into that teddy bear joke.
That is a good one, Gorilla.
Yeah. Or Ella Fitzgerald.
Ella
Let's see,
Fitzgerald.
Gore
Yeah,
Lightfoot
why
wrote
not?
this.
Is there another Fitzgerald? Is that what it is? Is there another person named Fitzgerald?
Well, Ella Fitzgerald was a singer.
Obviously, I'm okay. I'm sorry. All right. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. And let's see, Gore Lightfoot wrote the song 50 years ago in 1975, 29 Good Sailors Rip. Yes. Perhaps John Fitzgerald Kennedy?
Now you're stretching it a bit there, Curtis.
No.
obviously,
So,
PvP
but I have
has
nothing
a
more on the Fitzgerald.
connection. Sorry.
Yeah. But I have nothing more on the Edmund Fitzgerald unless anybody else has anything.
No, I think we covered it pretty good, actually.
How long have you been streaming for?
About an hour.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, about an hour. Actually, we covered it pretty fast.
I knew
sure.
I knew Germ was streaming for a while, and he told me that you were streaming, and I kind of had like things to do, but then when I came back and I saw you streaming, I just came on up.
Yeah. Yeah. And so far, I've only had one dark joke tonight, so that's pretty good.
Nice.
But I think it's well, we got LDG dancing here. Good to have you on, LDG. All right, says Kirby.
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry, my headset went off.
But
good to have
I
you,
think it's a
LDG.
bit-
Hey, Lemon. Sorry, my headphones died.
Yeah.
Bad timing.
Yeah, and I had and LDG's only like the 7th or 8th person to tell me that I'm a son of a bitch today. So that's pretty good.
I wake up and I literally the first words out of my mouth when I wake up every morning is "You son of a bitch, gorilla."
Hey, just think you can tell to me in my face there in January if you come down to Fort Lauderdale.
It was messed up when I woke up the first thing this morning, and the very first thing I thought about was, am I still in Gorilla's live stream? Which, thank God you didn't like leave the live stream on, because you would have caught me naked walking to the shower this morning. If you would have kept me on live, if you would have kept me on and you would have kept your live stream going, those who actually would have watched my naked ass walking to the bathroom.
That would have been a great short clip.
Yeah,
that
thank you.
Gorilla could have
Yeah,
For sure.
right. No, yeah, no, wouldn't it? Right? Yeah, no, totally PvP. I would have been like walking across, been like, oh fuck.
Yeah, yeah, but PvP, but PvP. If I would left that go in there, I could have gotten charged for violating the Fourth Amendment of cruel and unusual punishment to people.
Yeah,
Making them
yeah,
witness
no
that.
shit. Yeah, no shit.
Oh yeah, I give that a thumbs
No,
up.
no,
That's a thumbs
cruel
up.
and unusual, whatever you said would have been if you would have actually. The first time when you played that Indian music, what I had to listen to all night long, which most people don't realize how funny that actually is, but that's okay.
Cruel and unusual nudity.
That
would
there
be my
has
pick.
paid dividends. Hey, that has paid dividends over the years.
I
You
think
can't
need
say
to do
that for
another.
many practical jokes.
I think you
And
need
that
to
was-
do another short of the East Indian music one of these days, Gorilla.
Hey, LDG, can I borrow your clip?
LG just putting his head in his hands, is going, "Fuck me."
You know what? It makes PvP. You make me wish I could flip you off with 4 middle fingers with like my feet and everything at
Hey,
the same
I
time.
must be being effective if you want to flip me
Yeah, a
off.
little bit. I want to flick you off with every middle finger I have.
Go
You're lucky
for it.
I don't have a
I
tail.
really don't care.
No, I know. I love you.
Yeah. All right. We got a couple chats here. Mikey says 2 hours ago they did a memorial 50th. So there's a lot of people doing a memorial.
They've been
streams
doing
there,
memorials all over the place.
anniversary streams.
Okay.
Dear God, you can see my bald spot like it's
Yeah.
fucking free.
It's
Are you joining a monastery?
yeah, we can see the glare.
I'm a Jew without
Yeah.
the freaking monocle or whatever the fuck you call that shit.
Well,
Monocle, for God's sake. Oh my
LDG,
God.
your bald spots, give it off.
Bro,
Hey,
what's with your channel? Like,
your
dude,
bald
stop
spots
it.
only
Stop.
flare that bring up. Wait,
For God's sakes, Mike.
let me finish.
Yeah, that's
Stop it.
That's
Your-
like 2
your
hours
bald spot-
long, Mikey.
Yeah. Hey,
I
yeah,
would told
it's
Gorilla about that one.
yeah, it's only give a lens flare that bring a tear to JJ Abrams' eye there. LDG.
Oh.
God damn it, dude. I need what do they
Yeah.
call that? A yarmulke?
Is
What do
that
they
the
call
kind?
that shit that Jewish people put in the back of their balding head?
You got to convert then, though.
I need a convert. I need
Yarmulke.
just how can you say the word katini in a Jewish way?
You could maybe try a cap or something.
Dude, this is like, oh my God, I'm like so embarrassed. Like,
You ever thought of a hairpiece?
oh fuck, you ever thought of my foot up your ass? Oh my God, dude, seriously, no.
That's Gorilla. That's Gorilla's job.
Dude, even my hand looks like it doesn't matter if I put my hand on there. Fucking thing, for God's sake. I got some brown fucking shit I can put on there. Fuck, dude.
You know,
Stop it, Gorilla. Stop it. God, fuck.
You could.
There we go.
You could draw a face on there or something like, or maybe
You know what? You could draw my foot in your ass.
You
PvP.
could
I
draw,
love
you
you,
could
dude.
draw a hand with the middle
No,
finger.
oh my
sticking
God.
up
Shit.
there.
Shut up.
Hey, you came on here. I didn't.
I know.
didn't
I'm
tell you
playing
to.
with you, brother. You know that. You
All right.
know I'm playing with you.
Scurvy says that kind of sounded. Yeah. Scurvy here says, is that the kind that goes
fuck.
on in the underground? Oh, people have been scarred because the LDG forgot to turn his camera off.
Yeah, I'm not making that mistake
Let's see.
twice.
Only LDG knows.
That's why I don't have a
No.
camera.
There's a couple people that know.
That's why I don't have a camera, because I can't forget to turn it off.
D. John knows. I think.
Spray paint
Mr.
your
Waddell
hair
was
dark.
in the underground at the time.
Nobody needs to see my ugly ass.
Let's see. Welcome.
Yeah, see, PvP is smart. He never
Welcome,
clicked
Daniel's
that
Hot
button to
Topics.
show his live camera.
Yeah, I figure if you don't tempt Satan, you don't have to deal with Satan. You know, just saying.
You look better than I do, though. I'm sure.
Well, you might be surprised.
I mean, I can blind everybody right now, for God's sakes. Blinding. Don't you? Anyway, go ahead.
I think it's a difference between what type of horror you want to see.
What kind of horror you want to see?
Well, it's interesting. Germ doesn't have a camera either. So, talking about horror, maybe you want to include yourself there, Germ.
You know, Germ's not that bad looking, though. I mean,
No, but
he's
Germ
better
opened
looking than
himself
Gorilla.
up. He opened himself up. to
PvP,
it.
you're the better looking out of all four of us.
I doubt that. Thank you.
I highly
generous
don't.
comment, though.
No, yeah, I've seen Germ. No offense, Germ. I've seen Gorilla. Gorilla, total offense. And I've seen me. You look better than all three of us, for God's sake. No offense, Germ. Fuck you.
You
Gorilla.
just say that because I look like you.
No. What? What?
I'm a skinnier version of you.
What?
Wow, this is getting to be an extremely weird stream. I must say.
This is getting into a weird. Yeah, exactly. Right. I agree with you.
Rod Sterling.
All right, so let's catch up on
now.
chats.
Thank you.
Dude, we're like 6 chats away. Gorilla's like, let's catch up on chats. We're only 6 away, for God's sakes.
Yeah, that's why that's when he says he wants to get away from our chatter to read them.
Look at Gorilla, for God's sakes. It looks like he actually got a haircut.
Well, we had a new person come in.
Daniel.
Yeah, it's been a few months.
Gorilla looks good, by the way. Gorilla, you look the best you've looked in like months.
He looks like he's actually groomed himself. Oh my god.
Yeah, he does.
Well, he has more hair than the three of us combined.
Exactly. He looks like his owner, like took an extra broom to him.
His owner.
Like his owner, like literally.
They let him out of the cage at the zoo. And
His wife actually took him to the groomers this month.
Got him laughing like fucking that guy.
Hey,
It's funny.
Hey, I gotta look groomed up for this weekend. Let's just say.
You look good, bro.
Hey,
you look
see,
much better.
Say hello. No thanks.
I wish I could, Chatty Blogger. I wish I could. No. You know what? No. Chatty Blogger's got a point, because you got those like YouTube videos that show people that like they spray that shit on their head that makes it look like they're not going bald. I wish I had that.
I don't think Gorilla, they make that industrial size.
Yeah, I don't think they make that at my level, but yeah, I know. No, Gorilla looks good. Look at Gorilla. Like he's even got the glasses, like like shade down and everything. He looks good, man.
Yeah, well, I finally fixed them. I had
to Gorilla Guru.
Yeah,
Gorilla Guru.
Because this piece here broke off right on the inside here, so I had to put some glue on it. Let's see.
No, man,
it's really good that you'll be able to see that when she goes to slap you. It'd be really good when you see it coming.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Now let's see. Curtis here says she blinded me with science. Actually, Curtis, that person even come up tonight.
Bill.
Yeah. He's not only the president of the.
All right, fuck you, Lemon. All right, fuck you, Lemon. Fuck you. Fuck you, Lemon. Screw you. I love you, but you suck.
I remember that ad. I'm old. I remember that ad.
God, you're like 60 something.
Yes. Pretty close.
I remember that ad when I was like 12.
It was like in the 80s or something. I'm not only a member. I'm not the
owner. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that ad well into the 2000s.
Well,
I'm a client. Yeah.
Have you ever thought of follicle transplants? That's what Shatner had, didn't he?
You know what pisses me off is that they had the cure for baldness back in the 80s, but it never got popular until like the 2000s. Like
Well,
right? Minoxidil was actually the real cure for baldness, but it never got popular until after 2000.
well, apparently there's all kinds of cures out there, but the powers that be don't want us to know about them.
They don't want us to know, so they freaking
They can
totally.
keep
There
making
was
money
another
off
cure.
slaves, right? So
There was another one. There was another cure for something that no, I'm sorry. I would take that back. MSG. Right? Remember back in the 80s, everybody said
yeah.
MSG was like cancer causing and
Mm.
MSG was bad. MSG was bad. Don't take MSG.
Do you
Oh,
notice
the
how every
Chinese
Chinese
people are
restaurant,
gonna kill us.
every Chinese restaurant here advertises none of that in their
No
menu.
MSG because they fell for the
MSG.
brainwashing. They but
Yeah.
then we found out the MSG is actually better than salt.
Well, the thing is, I don't use salt anyway,
Recently.
so I don't really carry it away.
No, I'm just saying, like back
No,
in the
but
80s.
they
Am I
were just
wrong?
they were just caving into marketing because they got to survive. Right?
Marketing. Yeah, no, yeah. And the fact that we didn't have the internet back then and
Oh,
rumors
that's
spread
even
faster
worse.
than wire. But
That's
now
even
the
worse.
internet was, we found out that MSG is actually better. Like it's actually good for you, not negative.
Remember
And
when
like
remember when eggs were bad, coffee was bad, bacon
when
was
I
bad,
dude, remember well, PvP,
breathing
remember
was bad. Remember all those
breathing
things?
was bad. Yeah, remember when like okay, so like back in the days of
He blinded me with baldness.
what was
Oh
that
boy, Mikey.
no wait, let me say this real quick. Remember back in the days of the what was that guy who had like the shit, what's his name?
He had the shit.
Back when females were played by men. What's his name? The
Fuck,
guy who had
I don't even remember that.
the original artist, the original
Shakespeare.
damn it, Shakespeare. Remember when Shakespeare, when men were played by women, right? And that's like the first version of woke,
Oh,
right? Like the
yeah.
first version of woke was like when women actually played women. Well, back
Well,
then they used to believe that tomatoes were poisonous. So that's why they threw tomatoes at people because they wanted them to actually die. And then we found out that tomatoes are totally fine. But back then they thought tomatoes were poisonous. That's why they threw tomatoes at people.
well, it's just like
Nobody?
when trains came in. If you went higher than 80 miles an hour, people would disintegrate in jelly.
Or 88 miles per hour.
If you went too fast, your body would disintegrate. That's what they said.
All right.
Anyway, what the
I'm
fuck?
sorry. Go ahead, Gorilla. Continue with the
Yeah.
chat. Sorry.
You might want to read
Let's see.
this one.
Mikey here said. Mikey said he blinded me with all this.
You know what? I don't know who you are, chatty blogger.
See,
Well, fuck you too.
Hair Club so much I bought the company.
I like
That's
Hair
Mikey.
Club.
That's
Bought the
Mikey.
company.
Yeah, I think
That's
actually
Mikey.
LDG should buy the company and revive it and make millions off
Oh.
of bald men that need to have their hair replaced.
Listen, I'm so famous I could rename football, for God's sakes, with my own foot.
Well, yeah, do it because I don't give a fuck about football anyway. So
Well,
yeah,
it's
just
all
rename it.
right. It's all fake. Like I heard the story today about baseball. They finally caught the baseball guys who were like ruining baseball with like the whole fixing games and everything.
Oh,
like the NBA.
That's been going on for
no, we know that, but we just proved it. Like it was, I just heard it today that they proved it. They arrested a few pitchers. Like they actually, like the federal, they actually arrested pitchers for it.
Wow.
Now, before then, it was the basketball, right? So they arrested some basketball players for fixing games, and I was like, mark my words, it's only gonna be a matter of time before baseball and football and hockey, we're all gonna get caught. Like they all been fixing in the game. First it was boxing,
Anybody remember a guy called Pete Rose that was betting while he was an actual active player?
Well, that was back in the early 90s, right?
Yeah, it's a long time
It's-
ago, but it was still the same thing, right? The guy was
It is.
part of the fucking league, and he's still cheating like a
He
cocksucker,
still
right?
cheated. Yeah.
he
Yeah.
did not cheat.
I think
He only betted.
He only
He
betted.
bet.
The
He
difference.
bet on his team to win every time.
Yeah, and that I
Because
think
he
that was,
not only was he a gambling addict, he was an arrogant motherfucker too. He couldn't
Yeah,
bring
and I
himself
don't
to
think
bet
what he did
against
was
himself.
legal.
I don't think Pete Rose was guilty of actually fixing games from malperforming.
No, I'm
though.
not saying he fixed games, but he bet on games, and that's why he
He bet on games, and that's fine. Yeah, but
you know the saddest thing about Pete Rose, he was actually a decent player.
He
but
was.
He got banned from the Hall of Fame because of his gambling activities.
Because his gambling addict. But what they're catching people now is that they're actually fixing the games, like the NBA. That one, I don't know that guy's name, but the recent he was shooting air balls on purpose. I don't think that they had that on him in baseball. He wasn't fixing games. Like now they're catching people fixing games, like literally, like malperforming.
This is why I haven't really watched sports in 10 years, because I really don't give a fuck anymore. Because to me, sports are, it's like, okay, hockey, baseball, football, basketball, take your pick. I've watched them all. I've enjoyed them all over the decades. I've had my favorite teams that I've cheered for. And then, not too many years ago, I thought, I don't give a fucking crap about any of this shit anymore, because half of it's probably fixed. And whatever isn't fixed, it's like, I just got bored. It's like, how many times do I need a guy? I don't need a guy to score the millionth touchdown I've seen. I don't need a guy to put it through the hoop in the basketball court. I don't need a guy to hit the home run for the 8 millionth time that I watched it. It's just like, I got bored. It's like, how many times do I need to fucking watch a parade, where the clowns walk down with floppy shoes? The only floppy shoes clowns I care about are the ones in politics right now. Those are the ones I pay attention to now. But if you've seen it too many times, you get to the point where, why am I watching this anymore? Like, this is redundant, repetitious, and pointless.
Like the WWE.
I used to love wrestling back in the late 80s, and I haven't watched it since then.
All right.
I was a big Ultimate Warrior fan, though.
Yeah. No, Mikey here said, is the hair club for men still in existence, Curtis? I think it is.
Yes.
I have no idea. I remember when Rock was young. Mike and Susie had so much fun. Let's see. Daniel says, remember when the internet first came out, people were scared of it. Some said they won't get it. Just like the people today, some people are just scared of AI. Some think AI is the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your department, LDG. Those comments are your department.
I mean, he's not wrong. The problem is that oh God, am I damn it, Daniel, you're gonna get me into a Project Prometheus rant. Yeah, the problem with the internet is that back in the 90s, all the issues people have with the internet, it still exists today. As a matter of fact, it's even worse today. The internet is just as bad today than at least back in the day. Okay, so take it from a nerd. Back in the 90s, at least you had websites that were honest. Today, they're all fucking corrupt. All of them. Every single fucking one of them they're all fucking corrupt. The internet is even more dangerous today, I would say exponentially, than it was back in the 90s. At least in the 90s, you had some websites that were actually honest. You had programs that were actually honest. Like today, you got every single website wanting to, suck your dick for $1. Like back then, there were actually websites that did what they said they were going to do and you didn't have to worry. But today, all the websites are
Right.
trying to fuck you.
Yeah. Wait. You telling me I can get my dick sucked for $1? Where the fuck's this been at?
Oh, okay. So when I say dick sucked, I mean their dick sucked, not yours. But nice try. No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious.
Oh.
Like, name me one. Can anybody? No. Seriously though, like, can anybody name one honest website today?
I don't know. You
Anybody?
can find a lot on Fiverr.
Fiverr? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh.
No, I'm talking to Gorilla.
Oh, so
Try
you're
Fiverr
saying
if you want to find that.
so you're yeah. So LDG, you're saying freethenet.org is not an honest site then?
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh God. I'm gonna have to get my fucking foot ready. God, Gorilla, I just literally took my foot out of your ass. You're gonna make me want to put it back in there. Really? You asshole. Freethenet. Okay. Just for everybody who's listening right now, freethenet.org is actually the one website you can actually trust. Okay. Fuck you, Gorilla. Fuck you.
Hey,
No,
you told me
seriously, though.
name
You know
one
what?
site.
No, you can shove my foot so far up your ass right now because you can laugh all you want, you can giggle, you can enjoy. You know what? You can go to sleep tonight thinking that you got one on me. But I tell you right now, every fucking website you go to today, Uber, Facebook, Twitter, all of them, they all want to fuck you. Freethenet.org is the only website right now that doesn't want to fuck you. Okay? You no matter how much of a hot piece of ass you think you are, every website today, every single one, Google, all of them, they all have an agenda today. All of them do. They all want your information. They all want to know what you're doing, when you're doing it, why you're doing it, how you're doing it. Even Alexa, for God's sakes, knows when you take a bathroom break. They know when you have sex. They know when you jerk off. They know when you freaking. They know your porn interests. They know everything about you.
Well, if you'd stop getting your porn through Alexa, that would probably help.
But it's so easy. It's so easy. Like, it's just easy to get your porn. It's easy to get your shit. I'm not trying to be funny.
Stop asking Alexa to talk dirty to you and just get a magazine like a normal human being.
They don't have to. Now they can just ask ChatGPT. Excuse me. Oh God.
I want to say good night to Curtis. He has to go. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I want to say good night to Curtis. He has to go.
Later,
Curtis.
Curtis.
He has to go. But
good night, buddy.
All right. Oh, Mikey here says, yeah, nice Sir Elton reference, Curtis. I heard something about that LDG. I'm not sure what he heard. And Seymour Cy Sperling, the OG owner, died from the pandemic at the age of 78 back in 2020. However, the company still runs out of Baca, Florida. I'm not sure which company that's
the Hair Club for Men.
10 minutes ago. Oh, okay. Everybody knows the dice are loaded. Don Harley. I toss balls into hoops. Woo!
Yep.
Let's see. Tim Donnelly was a referee that fixed NBA games through the Mafia. Okay. And let's see. Okay, guys, got to crash for a while. Hopefully, talk to you all soon. Have a good night there.
Later.
I'm back. I had to get Leanne out of the tub. Well, welcome back, Jay.
How much was the?
How's you feeling, Jay? What?
No, that was a very bad joke. I was about to say I stopped myself really early. Go ahead, continue.
Oh, yeah. Daniel here for the joke of the night. I thought Google was family
I thought
friendly.
Google
All
was
you have to do
family
is type in
friendly.
Google.
You know, I often when I read Daniel's comments, I have to wonder
Daniel.
how many gallons of Kool-Aid are you drinking, Daniel?
Exactly,
Seriously.
Daniel. You gullible son of a bitch. I
God,
love you, Daniel.
Gullible, amazing.
No, totally. He's
Yeah.
totally gullible. I love you, Daniel. But dear God, dude, fuck.
Daniel, just go up to the top and that little button that says Safe Search, turn that off.
Yeah.
See how
Yeah,
family friendly Google is now.
No. You know what? No. Keep it on and see how it is. Frickin'
Just remember, Rule 34 there, Daniel. You can find all kinds
the
of stuff
king
on,
of Rule
on Google.
34 is Gorilla. God, shit.
Hey, man.
Well, how the hell
I
do you
found
think
some
he got
damn
that
good
picture
shit.
with him and Destino?
Gorilla, do you have Amazon? Amazon, release my internet history to Twitter right now. Shit.
I don't have it. I don't have Alexa.
Okay. What do you have? Do you have Siri?
Apparently you do.
No.
LDG, I've got some
I ain't got
interesting
shit.
emails here.
No. What?
You just released a whole bunch of shit.
All right. Wait a second. Double checking. All right. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you, dude. You know what? Screw you, you asshole. I like you, Gorilla. I'm calling you Gorilla for God's sake.
Hey, they both start with a G.
Germ. You can kiss the crack of my ass, okay? You wish you knew my internet history, okay?
No, I do not.
Yeah, because it would start with stepsister and end with okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up.
We don't need to see your midget porn collection there, LDG.
No. Listen. The only midget porn I have is
he's into
is
the
quicksand
robot stuff.
Yeah, I'm into the AI shit. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, him and Fifth Dan have a lot in common.
Oh, you know what? Fuck you.
They could talk for hours about robot girls.
Yo, talk about and you got the dark side, you son of a bitch.
You know, I got a nice little PSA for Dan. Do I need to play it for you too?
No. Listen, you don't need to know my internet history, okay? Please, dear God.
Did I hear we're going to the duck side?
Duck side to the oh God.
I vote for Donald.
Now I'd like to see Donald Trump's internet history.
For going to the duck side, it's Duck Vader.
Duck
Vader.
Yeah.
Oh,
we all know that. Well, we all know that Bill Clinton internet history is asking which cigars are the best ones to shove up a girl's ass. So,
and of course, Gorilla is keeping track of everybody's ass.
I think he's more looking at how do I get my name off of a flight registry.
Yeah. Gorilla's definitely looking into how he can get his name off certain lists.
Yeah. Well, what can I say? I'm an ass man.
You know, I heard that new person that's going to take the. I heard the lady that's going to take the place of what's her name? A leader, Democratic. What's her name? She just retired. No.
Are you talking about
lady who
Pelosi?
retired? Pelosi, yeah, the lady who's going to replace Pelosi. She is not getting sworn in because she's going off the fact that she's going to release the Epstein list. So she's not getting sworn in right away.
She's not retiring right away.
No. Pelosi is retiring, but the lady who is
the election.
But the lady who's going to replace her
They don't know
Please.
who's going to replace her yet because they
They already have a name.
LDG. No, LDG, the gal that's not being sworn in isn't even Pelosi's district. I can't remember where she is. It's a special election because I think the other congressman either died or they fucking resigned there. It was a special election there, and I don't know why Johnson hasn't sworn her in. Maybe it's his way of saying fuck
They
you to
said
the
because
Democrats.
she wants to release the Epstein list.
No,
That's what I heard.
He would not flat out admit that. No,
that's what I heard.
Sounds like you're listening. Yeah, it sounds
And
like
I
you're
heard that
listening to
Bill
fucking Young
Clinton was
Turks.
playing a slap ass was a fucking alien from Alpha Centauri.
Yeah.
My rumor is just as legitimate as yours.
You're totally right. No, I know. I'm just saying what I heard. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying it's what I heard. I don't know what's true anymore. Nobody knows what's true anymore. They're all lying to us. They're all lying to us. Trump is lying to us. Every single politician is lying to us. They're all lying to us. Like, they don't care.
Yeah.
Like, God forbid, if I could flip if I could flip the switch, right? Like, imagine this for a second, guys. Like, just think about this for a second. If I could flip a switch and have the Epstein list released, like, what do you think would happen the next day? Like, if I literally could like flip a switch and like the Epstein
TMZ
list
would have
like
a field day.
No,
then,
yeah, no shit.
For about 24 hours, it'd be a big deal.
Well,
and then the next day, it'd be completely overshadowed by whatever thing is happening.
I don't know about that, but like if I could later, Mikey, if I could flip a switch and tomorrow the Epstein list would be released, it would be like the biggest news, since 9/11. Like, it would be the hugest news.
I can tell you what's
actually right now. Right now, it wouldn't be news at all.
I can tell you what's happened. Yeah, I can tell you what's going to happen if the Epstein list is released. What will happen is the entire world's economy will crash, and there'll be a lot of foreign policy issues because Epstein blackmailed so many high-profile people and political powerhouses in a lot of different countries. It's going to cause a shitload of problems. Alliances could fall apart. They'll crash the economies and that.
But so did Diddy.
He had so much power. Diddy was more of the celebrities instead of politicians.
Diddy was famous because
not.
I don't know.
I think you can release it right now. And it'd probably be the perfect time because you could release pretty much any fucking thing you want right now. You can interview a goddamn alien on national television and say that they're about to invade. Most people are going to say, fuck you, where's my EBT?
No, they're going to be like, all right. No, they're going to be more like, all right, what the fuck are they trying to cover up now? If they went and start, every time they release something on aliens, every single person, instead of being interested in the aliens thing, they're like, okay, what's the government trying to cover up now? That's exactly what's going to be. But I think that's a good place to wrap this up here. I'm going to read off the rest of these chats and we'll close her up here. Jay said she had a good report from her cardiologist. Oh, that's good. That's good, Jay. She goes to physical therapy tomorrow. Well, we wish you luck there, Jay. Prayers are still
definitely. Physical therapy is a bitch.
She said. No, she said, "Love you all to all." Yeah. Well, we love her too, there, Jay.
They do, Jay.
If they do, they Clinton's name is on it.
Shit.
And love you, brother, Mikey. And Mike, we already said goodbye, Mike. All right, so PvP, what do you got going on?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all.
Absolutely nothing. All right.
Actually,
LDG.
You're not doing Walton's on Friday, right?
I might be down in
Yeah,
Omaha.
right.
Yep.
Are you
I
not
might
doing?
take my computer has been making noises lately this weekend. I don't think I can put it off. I think I'm going to take it into the service station on Friday morning, and I
PvP,
may
come
be
see
off
me
the
in the
internet for
underground,
4
dude.
or 5 days. So if I suddenly disappear, I'm just giving you a fair warning now.
PvP, let me come into the underground. Let me see your computer for a minute. I could save you a few bucks.
Yeah, it's. I think it's a grinding sound. I think the
The
fans.
blah blah blah. PvP, please. I don't want to like brag. Just come see me in the underground before you do that. I don't care if it's grinding noises. I can help you with that. Just come
You
see
got
me
a
in the
link?
underground. Yeah, of course I do. freethenet.org/underground. Hit me up on Twitter or just come to free. I'll put it in private chat. I'll put it in the private chat. So
Do that because
you see me before you spend money. Seriously, I can help you.
Yep. I
got you.
I'll send something tomorrow because I'm getting too tired right now. I'm going to go to bed soon.
Yeah, man. No worries.
All right.
I'm putting it in there right now.
Yeah, LDG, you got anything?
I got it.
There you go. freethenet.org/underground.
Thank you.
Hit me up, man.
Yeah.
I got you, buddy.
Yeah.
No, I got you.
Yeah. LDG, you got anything?
You know what, guys? I've been really working my fucking ass off recently and making some good progress. I recently threatened StreamYard for kicking us off out of our own StreamYard, and I created an app that's gonna keep us online. If you're on Hulu or if you're on StreamYard or if you're on any of those websites that say, "Are you still watching?" I made a free app you can own that will get you past that. And I put it on Twitter. It's one of my first official apps. If you guys ever want to hit me up, I am free to see at freethenet.org/underground. Come hit me up. I'm about to make my second renewal because I am sick and tired of the bullshit that we have to deal with online. I'm done. Like I'm done. It's gamer. It's fly or die time. I hate to tell you right now, but the reason why we know because like the people in the NBA and the NFL and the all these platforms because they're basically all these websites know what you're doing, when you're doing it, why you're doing it, how you're doing it. And I'm going to be the only one who comes out with a platform for you guys to actually have online privacy, free speech, and the ability to monetize because the world is now built on data points and they all know what you're doing. So if you're interested in actually having free speech and online privacy and self-monetizing, hit me up. If not, that's fine. That's about it. I've been really working hard at doing what I got to do, and I'm about to do my last and final release to the internet as far as people who care about actually changing the world instead of letting other people like Trump thinking they can actually do it for you. Besides that, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for having me. I love you, Gorilla, Resolute, always a friend. PvP, you too, buddy. And seriously, PvP, hit me up tomorrow. I'll take care of you. You know I will.
I should be able to at some time for sure.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, just hit me up, buddy. The underground. Ever since Bird passed away, the underground's been very dead and quiet. But 24/7, I've been here. I've always been here for the past 5 years. Hit me up if you guys ever have computer issues or questions. I'll help you out and take care of you. So, anyway, thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. It's what is it? Saturday? Wait, today's not Saturday. Today's Tuesday. Monday. Today's Monday.
A few days away from Saturday.
I don't even know what the fuck day it is, dude. I'm working so fucking hard in my blind spot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for blinding you guys. All right, thank you. Love you. Take care.
Right.
Be good.
Right.
Fuck, I can't even do
Right.
this.
Yeah, we've only got 665 fuck yous on LDG tonight.
Is that all?
Germ, what you got going on?
Is that all?
Okay. We got random round table on Wednesday. We'll have Stormfront Part 1 and 2 on the Saving Star Trek pre-show watch party Saturday. So they'll start at 5 instead of 6 since we're having a two-parter. And then on Monday, next Monday, we'll be back with a Monday Monster Movie watch party. And I believe we decided on Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
And that'd be it.
All right, thank you, Germ. As for me, Tuesday, we're gonna have the Cigar Lounge for Veterans Day. Then Thursday will be 4 episodes of the Twilight Zone. Friday, I don't think I'm gonna have the Waltons here because I think I'm gonna head down to Omaha. Then on Sunday we'll have Men in Black 2. So, thank you all for being here, and remember to be a gorilla.
Thanks to you,